If you're new here, my name is Sara, and I'm on a mission to lose the last 30 of the 60 pounds that I gained during pregnancy. I've lost about 12 and a half pounds so far in the last couple of months. Following the Starch solution, I'm not doing any calorie counting. So if that's something that you're interested in, losing weight while eating lots of carbohydrates, lots of starches, and not counting any calories, then stick around. I will show you everything that I eat today. And I'm also going to get into my month 2 results, how everything went this month compared to the first month, where I landed, and what my plans are going forward. I'll go into more detail about how much weight I lost this month at the end of the video, but here are some before and after pictures. I can definitely notice some weight loss here, but not a ton. Same with this picture, my stomach looks a bit smaller. This view from the back is also pretty noticeable to me that I've lost some weight, but looking at these pictures, I feel like I still have quite a ways to go. I'm not even halfway through my goal yet, and yeah, it's noticeable to me. There's definitely more weight that I want to lose still. I'm working from home today and I have a very exciting update, so I'm going to show you what that is. Do you notice anything? We are back in business. For my first meal, I started with some steamed green beans. I had these plain and just snacked on them while I was doing a little bit of food prep before I started my work day. And I love green beans. I could eat plain steamed green beans literally all day long. After I finished those, I moved on to the starchy part of my meal, which was steel cut oats. I pre-prepared the oats the day before with sliced apple, frozen wild blueberry, cinnamon. I had that in the fridge, and after I microwaved this for a few minutes, I added the soy milk and bananas. These are so good. I ran out of sweet potato recently, so I couldn't do my usual no oat overnight oats. I had to use my emergency oats steel cut that I had in the pantry. And after not having oats for a little while, and I don't eat a high fat diet, I really don't have any like added overt fats at all right now. So I'm very like sensitive to fat, and I can really taste it in the oats. Because oats are much higher in fat than sweet potato. But yeah, the oats with the soy milk, it just tastes so like creamy and rich and decadent. Oh my gosh. It is amazing. I might be back on my oat kick for a while. We'll see. I was thinking about how many calories I burn on my walking pad. I probably walk at least 15 miles each week at my desk on the pad while I'm working. So the last couple of weeks that I haven't had it, that's like 30 miles that I haven't been able to walk, although I have been running, so that makes up some of it. But let's say that I was running on top of walking, which is what I plan to do going forward. I don't plan to walk less now that I'm incorporating jogging again. That's 30 miles the last 2 weeks. And if you burn about 100 calories per mile, that's like 3,000 calories, which is almost a pound that extra that maybe I could have lost the last couple of weeks that I didn't because of not having the pad. So I'm so happy it's back. I'm curious if, the next month my weight will maybe be like a pound lower than this month, just because I'm able to walk again. If you're able to fit in more walks and movement, it really does add up, especially if you have things that you can do while you're walking. Like if you have a treadmill or a walking pad, it's just such a great way to get steps in. A couple hours later, I grabbed this container from the fridge of chopped carrot, cucumber, celery, and bell pepper. I like to have these in the fridge ready to go, so I always have healthy stuff available when I'm hungry. Then for my next meal, I had prepared a component bowl of steamed green beans with green lentil, steamed potato, cherry tomatoes, and then I added some fresh green onion and Tabasco sauce. I put that in the microwave for a few minutes. This is the finished product, and this was a pretty good amount of food, at least a couple of pounds. In the evening, I did some food prep and had a few bites of these lentils, and I also had a big handful of grapes while I was finishing my food prep, as well as one of these small envy apples. I was feeling particularly hungry this day and ate a little bit more than usual. I had this bag of roasted chestnuts before I went to bed. I have a few of these in the pantry for like an emergency kind of snack. All it is chestnuts, and these are really, really yummy. If you've never had them, you should definitely give them a try. I got these at Whole Foods, but you can get them at most grocery stores, I think. And today I weighed in at 166.8 pounds, so I'm a little over 12 pounds down total. When I started the month, I was at 172.2. So I lost about 5.5 pounds, which is pretty good, I'd say. It's a little bit over a pound a week. You can see that the weight is steadily going down across the month, but it's not very steep, especially compared to my first month of weight loss. If I scroll back to the first month, it's a little bit steeper of weight loss. I think I lost a little bit more that first month, so things feel like maybe they're slowing down a little bit, but I'm super happy if I can maintain a pound a week. I would be thrilled with that because that would definitely get me to my goal of 160 pounds by my 40th birthday in July. I think at this point, I plan to just continue doing what I'm doing and just wait and see if my weight ends up hitting a plateau before I make any big changes. But I'm pretty happy with this so far. So thank you so much for sticking around for my journey. I'd love to hear how you're doing. Please let me know in the comments, and I will check in with you again soon.